There's a misconception that axolotls don't scar, and believing this is why a lot of them end up permanently damaged, so let's talk about it. So as many of you already know, axolotls have this cool superpower that allows them to regrow almost any part of their body if they need to. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there who take that ability too literally and don't understand that it does come with limits. While they are known for their scar-free healing, the process does require specific conditions. These conditions will include proper water quality, temperature, and nutrition, as well as low stress and just a healthy immune system. When those conditions aren't met, the axolotl can't regenerate properly. Instead of regrowing tissue, axolotls can suffer from burns and injuries that can result in scarring instead. They also can't just regrow the same body part over and over again forever. Repeated injuries, chronic stress, or poor healing can lead to regeneration degrading over time. That's when you start seeing deformities, shortened regrowth, or their body just giving up and scarring over instead. It's also not just bad conditions or repeated injuries that can affect regeneration. Age plays a role too. It's common to see reduced regenerative abilities in senior axolotls, usually around 9 years or older, because their bodies just don't heal the same way anymore. Regeneration isn't magic, it's biology. And biology comes with limits. A lot of people believe that rescuing and rehabbing axolotls is easy because all you have to do is keep them in proper conditions for them to recover. And while that can be true in many cases, it is possible to be too late with some injuries. This is why neglect doesn't just heal itself over time. That damage can be permanent, even in an animal that's famous for regeneration. That means some rescued axolotls will show their past in their appearance. So now you know. If that rescuer you've been following doesn't seem to be making much visible progress with a neglected axolotl they're working on, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're doing it wrong. Sometimes there's just no visual progress left to be made if the injury has been ignored or left to persist for too long without getting help. That's why you shouldn't brush off axolotl injuries just because you believe that they can grow it back. Waiting, hoping, or doing nothing can be the difference between proper regeneration and permanent damage. For every bunch of fully rehabilitated axolotls, there's always going to be one that's going to remain a little wabi-sabi for the rest of its life. But not because the regeneration failed. It's because the conditions needed to support it weren't met in time. It doesn't mean that axolotl can't still live a good life. It just means that axolotls aren't invincible. They're resilient, if we do our part.